Hey guys, this is Chris from KRC Creations. I'm doing a series of soaps for my cousins. I already did a soap for my cousin Trevin a few years back, and that soap I cannot keep in stock at all. So I have some other male cousins that I want to create a soap for, and the next one I'm creating for is for my cousin Marc. Marc is my Uncle David's son, and so I'm creating a soap that represents him, I think, from my perspective. I just put the lye water into all my oils. Marc is kind of like a very earthy kind of gentleman. He is really, really nice, but really connected, you know, and grounded. So I mixed up a fragrance that I think represents him a little bit more. It has oak moss in it and some other fragrances that I think, but the oak moss is really the fragrance that's holding this fragrance together. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get this started and let me get this soap to trace, and I'll be right back because I don't want this video to be super long. Okay, so I got my batter separated into 3 sections, and I got it to trace. And now I'm just going to color them. I'm using an emerald green. I'm going to do a infinity swirl on this. So I'm using 2 different colors. So I'm putting the fragrance in last because I just created this fragrance and I don't know how it's going to work. So I'm just going to get everything ready and put that in last. Try to do as little stick blending as possible because I discounted the water on this because that's what I normally do, and probably shouldn't the first time. But let's get that in there. And the next is a pearlized red. So I'm going to put that in. Get all that color in. Move this one out of the way. So we got the pearlized red. Beautiful. And I'm going to do the other one in another pearlized red. I wanted to make sure the colors were... So I came up with 2 of them. Mixed up 2 batches of color. Make sure I got it right. Probably should have gotten 2 spatulas, but it's okay. This over here. These mixed in really nicely. It's behaving really well. Alright, so I am going to get my mold ready. Let me put the fragrance in and see how it does. Cross your fingers. Okay, just going to stir it in. Doing well. Let me get that stirred in and I'll be right back. Okay, I got my colors in and I got my molds all ready. I put 2 sections in and it's supported by cardboard. This is plexiglass. It's what I had laying around. So, just used it. Try to get this in at the same time. I don't have my little helpers today, so Oops. Yeah. Let me get this in the middle. Put some on the side here. I do a little at a time, it'll work out. The bottoms may have a little spillover, but it's okay. So on this side, it's getting a little thick, but we'll make it happen. Bring it down a little. This swirl is going to be interesting because this is getting thick quick. Oops. Take these off since it's already secured. Get this off. Okay, I'm going to finish getting this in there. I got everything in. I took the dividers out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an infinity swirl. And it looks like a figure S. So we're going to start here. Come up. I use the thicker chopstick because this is so thick. So there we have it. Hopefully that works out. I don't think that was an infinity swirl. It's called a crisp swirl. There we go. Bring that down. Bang all the air out. And that's pretty much it. I'll cut it and I'll be back to show you when it's done. Okay guys, I got the soap. It's all done. It has some soda ash on the top, but I can easily take care of that. I'm going to cut this a little bit different because I'm going to cut one small piece off the back to show you how it would look if I cut it regular, like just square. Cut this one back here, just a piece off the end. So if I cut it just up and down, it'll kind of look like this, which doesn't really show the pattern. So I'm going to cut it a little bit differently. So I'm going to cut 2 inches back. That's about 2 inches. So we get that. So we get it like this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it this way. So I'm going to cut it. Let me measure this so you can see. Just cut this. Here's an inch. Here's an inch. So 1 inch and a quarter. So we're going to go 1 1/4 inches. So we're going to cut it right here. You'll see the difference. Get that, move that out of the way. I am not the best cutter in the world. And when we cut it that way, we get a very nice pattern. Show you that. And I'll show you this one. So I'm going to cut them all up and I will be right back. Okay guys, I got the soaps all cut up. And I told you these had soda ash on top of them. And I steamed the soda ash off. So they're nice and shiny. I steam all my soaps anyway before selling them. So they're nice and shiny and pretty and new. So they're still a little bit damp. These will have the tops on them. And then they'll have the blank bottoms. These will not have the tops on them, but they will have these bottoms that I will plane off. So it'll be a little bit smoother. So yeah. I'm all set. I have chosen to name this soap for my cousin, and I'm going to call it Marksman. So I hope you like it. It smells so good. Like I said, oak moss is the scent that's tying this soap together. It's very earthy, and I really, really like it. I hope you like it, Mark. All right, bye.